So next up we have Portia, the executive producer of the film Butterfly, who also played a part in the film as well. Hi Portia, how you doing?
Hi.
You look amazing today. You are so beautiful.
So
I love
much.
this
Thank
pink.
You. Same to you. You look really pretty.
Thank you, thank you. So thank you for dedicating your time and sitting here with us today. Tell our audience a little bit about yourself. Tell us where you're from, and then let's start with your character that you played. Tell us about the part that you played in the film.
Okay, definitely. I am Porsche Clark. I am from Austin, Texas, the capital city.
Hey.
Yes. So for me, I definitely I played the character Attraction. She was one of the entertainers in the locker room. I played a part for that, and I also was the executive producer, as you said.
Amazing. Yes. And so for your part as Attraction, what did you do to prepare yourself for that role? Like, how are you getting into that?
Well, actually, for Attraction, I can actually relate a lot. I actually used to be a dancer myself, so that industry comes very easy to me. So, honestly, we were missing one of our actors. They didn't show up. Yeah. So they did not show up. So immediately I had to just replace them and jump into the role.
That's amazing. I love how you really took charge there, and I also love how it really parallels with your actual, or with the past life. So that's really cool that you could bring that real experience to the set.
Yes, I actually really enjoy that industry. I feel like it really, taught me a lot in life. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your role as the executive producer.
Okay, so the executive producer was a very exciting role. It was an honor to be a part of that movie as the executive producer. We basically, being an executive producer is hard work, dedication, a lot. It's a lot of work. It's actually for me, I was actually dancing at the time, and so I basically had to kind of work at night, run in the daytime, catch up with the cast, make sure I'm there. A lot of time, like I said, it was hard work and dedication. My team was really a blessing to me. We all worked together and we got it done.
Wow, your work ethic is amazing, and let me tell you, the job that you did on the film was great. I love that. I love what you really brought to the table here. So tell me, what was one of the more challenging parts about being the executive producer?
Like I said, dancing at night and bags under my eyes, trying to make sure that I'm there for the cast, make sure that I'm, showing my face and really showing them that we need to be devoted and dedicated to this. So I wanted to make sure that I gave that leadership role to them. I wanted to make sure that I did everything I needed to do as an executive producer, and I could not miss work because that's what's applying the finances for the movie. So it wasn't easy, honestly. It was really a blessing just looking back, being able to strive and being determined to get that done. Like I said, sleepless nights, waking up, going to the set, getting everything done in the hot sun, and then going home, not even sleeping, but showering, and then right to work, shift from 10 to 6 in the morning. So it wasn't easy. However, it was worth it.
And now you're here. That is amazing. Your development and your progress for everything that you've worked for is just so inspirational. It really is.
Thank you.
Yes. Now tell me a little bit about what was your most exciting or your most fun part about this film?
You know what? This part.
Okay. The final, everything coming together.
Everything coming together, once we got our team together and the editing process and, just seeing the movie, the final, I'm like, wow, God, this is real. This is real. And that was the best part. And it's so much more to come.
Yeah.
So.
And what was your first thought of when you saw the movie and you saw everything come together and everything you had worked for? What was your first thought when you saw it on the screen, for real?
I was like, everything happens for a reason. It was amazing how I met Emmy. It was an accident. I thought at first. I thought it at first, but it was actually a setup. And so it was just really just beautiful. At first, long story story short, my cousin was supposed to let me use his car. He ended up like, hey, my sister's giving me a car, so I totally forgot. My car was in the shop at the time, and Emmy had to be somewhere, and he's like, hey, I stood him up too. But if y'all get together, you could take him, and you could, it'll work out for the both of y'all. Long story short, I ended up meeting him, and then we went over the whole movie. He told me that he was writing the story, very humble guy, very amazing. And as he told me that he was writing the story, he didn't even tell me it was a movie at first. I could literally relate to the story, and we started sharing, our life, and it just happened. It was definitely a setup. I ended up being really upset with my cousin, like, hey, why did you leave me hanging? And in the end, I'm like, thank you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So it was definitely a beautiful thing, as the movie. The movie shows hardship and struggle, and then how it turns into something beautiful. So it's very, very beautiful story.
That is, I love the authenticity in the entire creation of the movie and the characters and behind your story. It is so beautiful, and it's extremely inspirational. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Thank you. And we are super excited to see your part in the movie. We're super excited to see your work in the movie. So
thank you. It was my first time acting. So like I said, I just kind of jumped into the role. So I was like, So yeah, definitely watch that.
All right. I love it. Thank you so much, Porsche. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And we can't
Thank
wait
you
to
for
see you on
having
the
me.
screen.
Thank you so much.
Well, Ms. Gonzalez, I'm afraid you haven't done anything to demonstrate you're suited to regain custody of your son. I'm afraid this request is denied.
Come here, make your money, do what you need to do, and that's just the bottom line.
Hey, who's that babe on stage?
That's Butterfly, new phenomenon.
You don't have to be something that you're not wanting to be.
Homelessness is the result of making poor decisions, Reed.
What single attribute have you acquired to offer to this young man? That is, if you were indeed to regain custody of your son.
I'm afraid of having nothing to give. And right now, I have nothing to give.
Ma'am, you can't stop here and give away stuff to the homeless people. You gotta keep going.
You stay safe out here, hon. There's a lot of human traffickers.
Hey, this old girl. Picture you sent
Oh
me,
yeah, that's old girl from the spot the other night.
That money didn't come from Dino, did it?
She owe me loot, yo.
I finally understand why people lose their minds out here.
Yeah, she over here like a sitting duck. Make sure your next move is your best move. So we're gonna make it happen.
Please, God, let me grow big, beautiful wings so I can rise above this madness like a butterfly.